Welcome to your Daily Smash for Thursday, January 16th. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
Day 2 in the studio. We're going to change the background.
People don't like it like this. They like the casual. Listen, our
some
house
people
isn't
do.
done. Some people do, some people don't. Most people don't. Can you guys tell us whether you like it or not?
We have a lot of comments
We
coming
can make
up.
it casual, but the house is a disaster. Once we get the kitchen up and running and going and everything's like, I have my furniture and everything. We can do it. We could do it laxed again.
Yeah,
but in the meantime, it's barely livable in here.
But here's the thing. I have a way of changing that background to something cool. We can change it every day. So.
I wanted to do, because Huntington Beach is very beautiful. It's Surf City, USA. We have Pacific City, beautiful, beautiful mall right there down the block away from our house. We have the beautiful beaches right here. We have volleyball. Huntington Beach is pretty. I love it. I really love it.
Coming up, we're going to share an interview that we did, a piece of it, with our friend Todd, who was an LA firefighter for 30 years. Retired
it was
as
so
captain.
funny. So we work out at Curl Fitness on Lido Island, and we do a class with Carol.
At 7 a.m.
At 7 a.m. And I see Big Todd, and I go, Rick, you know Big Todd, right? And he goes, yeah, I know Todd, of course. And I go, he was a LAPD firefighter for a captain. And he goes, oh, let's interview him. So right after workout, we were running over, and we see him like ready to do a push-up or whatever.
Guy's a beast. Wait till you see him.
Yeah.
Also, just want to let you know that we also interviewed Chef Andrew Gruel and his wife, Lauren. Wonderful couple. He's got a restaurant up the PCH in Huntington, and he's organized this incredible donation drive to bring goods to the fire victims in LA. And they've got a whole system going over there. He's cooking 500 meals a day for them and collecting, like we brought paper towels and toilet paper. They're just collecting essential items and distributing them because the government's not doing it. And so we talked to him. He's a really interesting guy, and we're going to share that with our patrons on the Rick and Kelly Show on Patreon. But we're also going to share some incredible gossip that Kelly got about Heather Dubrow.
It's just gossip, but
it's
actually
deep.
It's deep. And this was her best friend, and I'm only sharing this because I don't like the way they are exploiting their 12-year-old. I find it myself, and this is my opinion, to be abuse. I don't like that they are celebrating this because they are on TV and kids are impressionable and they want to be like people on TV. And I think it's wrong. I think it's dead wrong. And in my opinion, like my dad said, it's criminal behavior and it's abuse.
The information that Kelly got is you're not going to hear it anywhere else. It's going to be an exclusive this week on the Rick and Kelly Show on Patreon. We encourage you to subscribe. It starts at $5. We had a bunch of people sign up today.
Heather McDonald called me. Heather McDonald called me and she's like, someone DM'd me that you were going to talk about me on Patreon. And I go, no. And that's Heather Dubrow.
Another Heather D.
Listen, when you're a public figure, now all my friends are lawyers. I was married to a lawyer. You can't sue for the truth, and they can put all the cease and desists that they want on me. They're public figures. I'm allowed to talk about them, okay?
Yeah.
So you can go take that to your page, and you can go tell her, Heather Dubrow, what you guys always do, and you can go tell them that, because those are facts, my friend.
Not to mention, I've been a journalist for almost 40 years. I know how to tell the story without getting in trouble.
Exactly. Take that.
We have a lot of comments that we want to share with you guys. Thank you for writing in. Thank you all for subscribing here on YouTube. We've gotten a lot of new subscribers in the last couple of days, and we really appreciate it.
Because people are tired of the woke stuff.
Someone wrote, this was on your group chat, I think.
Wait, I want to do a retraction. I want to do a retraction to Robin Bigelow, who I love. And I said the Democrats are all about giving out handouts and everything. And I was talking about the subprime loans and how everybody should have be able to get loans and whatever. Okay. Now, George Bush was in presidency.
George
then.
W. Bush.
Yes. But that's not what I was talking about. What I was talking about were the banks that didn't require stated income, that didn't have the right, to check your credit. The banks that were lax on all those things are the ones all imploded, right? There was Countrywide, Lehman Brothers, like Bear, like all of those. The ones that were conservative, like Wells Fargo, didn't get hit.
You see what happens when you relax your standards?
That's what I meant to say.
It was a great example of how when you change the rules to include everybody, even people who don't deserve it, bad things can happen.
Exactly.
You hire people who aren't qualified.
That was my message. That was my point.
Yeah.
Of all of it. Okay. And so when you you're going to see on the interview with our friend here
With Todd,
you're going to see when you are lax and you don't hire the appropriate people and you're lax in your ways, disaster happens.
Kevin K. wrote, "You two look like you could be host of some sort of TV show, radio show, something on an international level. You two look awesome together, very professional. One of the hardest things in TV is getting two people to have tons of chemistry together and can still work professionally together. You two are doing a great job." LK Digio said, "Kids did not ask about pronouns. Kids did not ask about gender identity. Kids did not ask about drag queens. Adults did this. Adults need to end this."
Thank you. And I'm trying, as the adult here, to end this.
Okay.
I am trying to end woke. I'm trying to end this.
Wow, great show today, guys, Catherine Edwards said. "Be careful, Rick. Newsmax might see how good Kelly looks in front of that screen and grab her for her own show." I hope they do. I told them that, I wanted Kelly to be on. And you have been on a couple times.
I was on.
And then Jacqueline Wills said, "The background is too professional looking for YouTube. Your look should be more casual, as it has been in the past. What's not broken, don't fix it. And I hope the money or the tips you're getting from people, hopefully you're donating it, as you don't need it.
How do you know we don't need it? Wait, you know our finances?"
Buying a $2 million house, going to Paris, daughter in Paris, it's ridiculous, and you should be embarrassed to accept tips. Horrible.
Wait, is that a hater? I mean, Jackie Line Wills.
Yeah.
First,
go ahead.
First of all, don't tell us how to spend our money. And we work and do this for a living. You don't understand how hard it is to come up with content, to work this every single day. We are committed. We are driven. This is not easy for us to do.
But we like doing it, and we built a great audience.
And we built an audience.
You want us to work for free? Do you work for free?
Yeah, do you work for free?
Why would we work for free? We're not rich.
Yeah.
We're
and then
okay.
Your daughter goes to school in Paris. My daughter's school is less than USC, honey buns, which all my kids' friends go to.
It could be a lot more.
NYU is way more expensive than Julie's school.
Isn't SMU really expensive?
SMU is more expensive than Julie's school.
Yeah.
You know what? Haters gonna hate.
Lisa Marie said, "Kelly, I love you. Thank you for speaking up against Heather's evil parenting."
Thank you.
More on that on the Rick and Kelly show on Patreon. You
know
don't want
what?
to miss it.
I don't like people that, I don't like people, and I've known Heather. I worked with her. I know her darn good and well. And on the show when I was on there, I spoke about her always having nannies. And there was like, "Oh, she's a good mom." That's not being a good mom, doing photo ops, acting like you're a perfect family, and then having your kids being raised by nannies. That's not motherly. That's not being a good mom.
Maggie May said, "That rectangle light is distracting. Just an FYI, I still enjoy your show." So I adjusted the lights. We're actually blocking any reflection. There's one. Kelly, you're blocking one. See? We figured it out. Thank you for noticing. Mary McFadden said, "Wow, looks so professional. Feel like I'm watching prime time. Now, Soul Life, I'm waiting for my pre-order. I can totally tell the difference. It's been 2 weeks, and I can totally tell the difference. I can't wait to get it again." So she's taking it. She loves it. And she's ready for the next batch to arrive.
I can tell you right now, and like autoimmune disease, the cold feet, the sluggish, the whatever. When I don't take that for 4 or 5 days, I can tell a difference, major difference.
We all need our minerals, just like we need our vitamins. We need our minerals, and Soul Life gives you the minerals you need every day, and you can get it at a nice discount. It's a really, really, really good, high quality product, highly absorbable, vegan.
I really
all
want
natural.
them to make. I really want them to make like omega-3s and things
They're
like
coming
that.
out with a multivitamin this year.
Yes, I need that.
Soulife.com/Rick and Kelly. Order 2 or more bottles and put it on auto order because you're going to want to take it every day, not just for a month, but forever. Really, let's face it. And you can get $20 off every bottle.
How do I feel about Nepo babies? I wanted to read that one.
How do you feel about Nepo babies? Because a lot of them are not qualified either.
Well, I know a lot of Nepo babies, and it's all about parenting and having them raised. I mean, look at Donald Trump. My friend Artie Moreno, worth $5 billion, raised his kids right. Those kids are very successful. Ernie Garcia, worth $5 billion, owns Carvana. His kids are very successful. It's all on how you parent your kids. Correct, right? So you see Kamala Harris and her kid, and they're all weirded out, and you just see like you can see these like Hunter Biden.
Yeah. Let's read this
Donald
one.
Trump doesn't have those kinds of kids.
Kelly Pepin said, I love you. I have to admit, when you first started Real Housewives, I didn't like you. But over the years, I have grown to adore you.
Oh, that's so nice.
I hardly watch Bravo anymore, but I make it a point to watch you and Rick every day. I pray that God continues to bless you and your family.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's so sweet.
That is so sweet.
And then Brooke Gillespie Trout wrote, Kelly, the hair, the jacket, the necklace, the earrings, chef's kiss. You look flawless and beautiful today. Well, you're beautiful every day, but today you're smoking.
Thank you. Thank you. So nice. Oh, I just love little nice comments like that. Thank you.
I am Tina Ball. I see the Golden State Bridge, but what's the rest of the background? Well, we have the Capitol. We have downtown New York City, I think. And there's some other Washington attractions there. It's like a national highlights kind of a situation. And then Carol Create said, this backdrop is too professional for the smash. They both look like newsreaders. Rick has his anchorman face on. Something more laid back, please.
Well, just give us some time.
The beach is coming.
The beach is coming.
Steph Ann said, when Jeff and Jordan from Soul Life were on, I think that's their name, said that, yes, it is. They were working on a multivitamin.
Oh, there we go.
They were working on a multivitamin, like I'm deficient in vitamin D, but I didn't see any vitamin D in the minerals. Just wondering how that's coming. They told us that it's almost ready to be released. It's imminent.
Did you know that you get vitamin D from the sun with your eyes? If you look in like this, the vitamin D goes through your eyes. But when we wear sunglasses all the time, that's why we lack in vitamin D.
Yeah. Womb Man said, I want to see Kelly have her own segment on Newsmax.
I think I'm getting my own segment somewhere else.
Oh. Jeannie Mold. I should put my glasses on. When kids are being abused, it's everyone's responsibility to speak out.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Luma, what did you think of Bronwyn's son doing drag and telling her they prefer same-sex relationships after learning about their mother's sexual preferences?
Okay, so when Bronwyn had her son, and I was there, dressing up in drag, he didn't want to do it. I was there. I was at her house, and he didn't want to do it. And I thought that was a form of abuse, which it is. And I called it out. And I thought it was despicable that you are grooming, that's called grooming, your kid. And I didn't want to have anything to do with Bronwyn. Like, it was disgusting that she had her son. He did not want to do that.
She was pressuring him.
She was the grooming.
Enforcing
That's
her
what they do.
agenda on her son.
It's disgusting. Son. That's abuse.
Stephanie Green said, oh my God, my daughter at 10 asked me to use they, them pronouns. And she said she didn't like boys or girls. She's now 13 and is so glad I didn't say, okay, let's change who you are because I'm a good mom. We talked about it. I told her that she was normal. No one at 10 knows who they like, girls or boys. I said, hell, some don't know till the 30s. I completely understand where you are coming from. I also understand that people can be born different, but they should change when they are an adult, especially right now when social media influences them so much.
Thank you so much. Don't read that one.
You want me to read that one?
No.
Oh.
Thank you for having common sense.
Schema. You both look great as usual. Kelly, you would be great next to Rick on Newsmax. What a dynamic duo.
Wow, so many people said that.
I know. I don't know how you both do what you do in your day in, day out lives, constantly on the move with your work schedule, packing, moving, appointments, appearances, interviewing, working out, traveling, doing your daily smash, your smash lives, Patreon, the intense editing, replying to comments. I can go on and on. Do you sleep? I want you to know I appreciate everything you do, all your content, sharing your daily life stories and future, expressing your opinions. I'm always Team Kelly.
Thank you. And that hater over there that said that we don't work, this is our job. This is how we make money. This is our job. So stop hating. You know, you're watching.
Well, they can keep hating and keep watching. That's great. We got more viewers. But she went on to say, I'm always Team Kelly. I don't know anyone busier than you both. Keep doing what you do. I also love and appreciate Kelly's 3 cameos she did for me. Kelly always manifests good luck for me when I'm in Vegas. I hope one day for a meet and greet.
I would love that, Paul. That's so nice.
Kelly,
I really want to meet you. I remember doing every single one. And he won big when I did that.
Kelly will do a cameo for you, too. She's available for cameos.
Yeah,
on Cameo.com. It's an app, right?
Yes.
Why don't you, Kimberly Q, why don't you talk about Jim Bellino's kids with the same energy?
Well, I can tell you why I don't talk about Jim Bellino's kids in the same energy, okay? Because Jim Bellino isn't profiting off his kid, okay?
He's not celebrating it.
He's not celebrating it.
He's not trying to get awards for it.
Yeah, he's not getting awards and accolades from GLAAD and standing up and doing going in there and celebrating it like Bronwyn. Like
he's trying to manage it.
And by the way,
he's keeping it private.
By the way, he doesn't have his daughter on hormone blockers. People are like, well, how do you know that the other one's on? I don't know. But they did a whole family portrait, and on my thing, someone sent me a picture of the 4 families, and the 12-year-old, the 4 kids, has a hairy arm. I don't know for a fact, but the hairy arm tells a lot.
Yeah.
Okay? It tells a lot. I don't know for a fact, but there's something there. I'm sorry to tell you. Beautiful family, whatever, but Jim Bellino, and by the way, Jim Bellino and I have had private conversations. He is allowing his daughter to go through the process. Maybe she'll change her mind like Shiloh. That's what he's hoping for.
Yeah.
He doesn't want his kid to be hurt. He doesn't want to celebrate it. He's keeping quiet. He's not.
He did mention it in an interview with us.
He's not capitalizing on it.
Promoting it. He's not making it a thing that he thinks will make him more famous, or he's not trying to take advantage of it. He's just being a dad. You
keep that stuff private. They should be keeping their daughter's stuff private. But instead, they're celebrating it. That's like, and she's like, oh, when she comes out, she'll be able to talk about it. Don't talk about it at all. Keep things private. There's things you can keep things private. She keeps a lot of stuff private.
Okay.
But, she wants to look like she's a good mom, but she's not.
Yeah. Let's share now a clip of our interview with Tod Hipsher, a 30-year LA Fire Department veteran who had some very strong opinions about the way things are being handled in California for those wildfires right now. You were an LA firefighter for 30 years?
30 years, captain for 22.
Wow. And your reaction to what you're seeing now in Los Angeles?
Well, it's obviously a tragedy, as you know, but you need the proper tools to be able to do your job, and you need leadership. Lack of leadership creates lack of morale, and just what went on, it's a unique fire. The winds were very strong that day, but you have to be able to have your personnel, your equipment, manpower, and water. And if you have a reservoir that's empty and you have no water coming out of the fire hydrants, you don't have a chance.
During your 30 years as an LA firefighter, did you ever have that experience where there was no water in the hydrants?
Well, I mean, maybe you pull up on one fire hydrant and it doesn't work, but you got 25 other ones that work. So no, not like that, where you have no water and no pressure, period.
Do you think that this was a no-win based on the lack of leadership and the lack of water, among other things?
I would say it's a no-win based on lack of leadership and lack of water, yes. When you put DEI hires in positions that I think you lose the morale and people that really, I mean, LA Fire those guys are animals. They want to go to work. They want fires like this.
Yeah.
I mean, not tragedies like this, but they want to work. They're hungry for this. And
Todd is a great guy. I respect all the firefighters. I just think that they need to hire, like he does, they need to hire qualified people, and it'll make a difference. I have a Daily Smash update now in the news.
Oh, wait, in the news.
The Eagles fan who hurled those awful insults at a Packers fan.
Wait, can I just say, I read a whole bunch of things. Didn't you call Shannon a see you next Tuesday? Yeah, I'm on a TV show. I have to produce drama, and it's girl on girl.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you guys are comparing apples to oranges here.
Right.
Like, it's ridiculous.
This is a man.
This is a man I'm on a TV show trying to produce drama, and this is a man in real life
at a football game, screaming at a stranger, by the way.
Yeah.
Not for a TV show.
But by the way, Shannon set me up. She set me up, okay? And I'll call her to see you next Tuesday again and again and again.
But here's the crazy part. This guy who was yelling that at this lady worked for a DEI-focused management consulting firm. So he's supposedly all about tolerance and equity, and he's yelling these vile, nasty things at this woman. Well, Ryan Caldwell was fired. Ryan Caldwell lost his job, and my understanding is he was also banned from any Eagles games in the future.
Yeah, and she got a whole bunch of Packers swag.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Well, good for her.
Yeah.
And good for you, BCT partners, for doing the right thing. And their statement was, in keeping with our company values, which are firmly centered on respect, dignity, and inclusion, we have decided to part company with the employee. This separation is effective immediately. We condemn our former employee's conduct in the strongest possible terms. This individual's conduct and language were vile, disgusting, unacceptable, and horrific, and have no place in our workplace and society. Such conduct is not who we are and not what we stand for.
Thank you.
All right. I hope you guys have a smash-tastic day.
We're going to Marché Modern tonight with my friend Amy Sexton.
Yeah.
Who she had Christina Hall at her house.
Right.
So
Christmas party.
Yeah, at the Christmas party. So let's. And
Looking
she has the
forward to
same
it.
old designer as mine.
Right. So it'll be fun. Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow on tomorrow's show.
Oh, really quick.
Yes.
I guess somebody was doxing us. It's giving us our address. I could find out the IP address. It's against the law to dox people, just an FYI. Mm-hmm. I could find out who did that, put it on the internet, and I could sue you. So doxing is against the law, and I can come after you. Todd Lewis has a company that can find out who you are via IP address. Mm-hmm. So I would suggest, if you try to come after us, I will come after you. I guarantee you I will.
Okay. On that note.
Thank you.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.